David Mark Webber is an American science fiction and fantasy author. He has written several sci-fi and fantasy book series, the best known of which is the Honor Harrington series of sci-fi books. His first novel, which he worked on with Steve White, sold in 1989 to Baen Books. Baen remains Webber's major publisher. Writing career. Born in Cleveland, Ohio, Webber began writing while in 5th grade. Some of Webber's first jobs within the writing advertising world began after high school when he worked as copywriter, typesetter, proofreader, and paste-up artist. He later earned an undergraduate degree and M.A. in history. Webber's first published novels grew out of his work as a war game designer for the Task Force game Starfire. Webber wrote short stories set in the Starfire universe for Task Force Games' Nexus magazine, and he wrote the Starfire novel Insurrection with Stephen White after Nexus was cancelled. This book was the first in a tetralogy that continued through their last collaboration, The Shiva Option, which made the New York Times bestseller list. Webber's novels range from epic fantasy to space opera to alternate history and military science fiction with in-depth characterization. A lifetime military history buff, David Webber has carried his interest of history into his fiction. He is said to be interested in most periods of history, with a strong emphasis on the military and diplomatic aspects. Webber prefers to write about strong characters. He develops a character's background story in advance in considerable detail because he wants to achieve that degree of comfort level with the character. Webber has said he writes primarily in the evenings and at night. Webber says he makes an effort to accept as many invitations to science fiction conferences and conventions as he can, because he finds the direct feedback from readers that he gets at conventions extremely useful. He makes a habit of tuckerizing people from fandom, particularly in the Honor Harrington books. In 2008, Webber donated his archive to the Department of Rare Books and Special Collections at Northern Illinois University. Personal life. Webber and his wife, Sharon, live in Greenville, South Carolina with their 3 children and a parcel of dogs. In a video interview available on YouTube, Webber said he is a United Methodist lay preacher, and that he tries to explore in his writing how religions can be forces for good on the one hand, and misused to defend evil causes on the other. Webber belongs to the American Small Business Association, the Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers of America, and the NRA. Published works. References. External links. Official website, David Webber at the Internet Speculative Fiction Database, Baen Books Catalog for David Webber.